Hello and welcome to TA for Traders. It's the start of a new week, Monday the 13th of November. In this video we'll be looking at the charts on the Nasdaq-100 index. The best code to use this for TradingView is NAS100 USD. What we'll see is that there's no problem on the longer term and medium term charts. That's the weekly and the daily. The trend remains your friend on these, and they're solidly in an uptrend. On the 4-hour chart though, things are becoming slightly interesting. We're back to support and the momentum is being lost. Let's look at those charts. So starting with the weekly, and really not much to say that I haven't said previously. We're in a solid uptrend, moving nicely above the moving average, with very solid upside momentum indicated by both the RSI and the MACD. This week, obviously it's Monday, we've started with a slight red candle. We've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 up weeks in a trot, so there'd be no surprise if there was a consolidation, and we are slightly overextended away from that 20-week moving average. On the daily, it's a similar picture. You can see that we consolidated Thursday, Friday and into today, but there's no concern. We're well above the 20 and the 50, and they continue to move up in a bullish fashion. Here, momentum still remains to the upside. It was good that on the high on Thursday, the RSI did reach a high, so there's no non-confirmations on the RSI here. MACD just slipping down, but the short term does remain above the long term. Excuse me, and they're both indicative of upside momentum, both being above zero. Things become slightly more interesting on the 4-hour chart. We pulled back on Thursday, Friday to the 54-hour moving average. That has given support, and now today we're up against the downtrending 20 moving average. So we're getting a pincer movement between the 20 and the 50, one resistance, one support. This, when we break, will give the short-term indication of which way the Nasdaq will move. Momentum here has been lost. We're drifting in a downtrend, and the RSI has just gone back below 50, 49.84, and the MACD as well are tracking down towards zero, slightly above at the moment, but the short term is below the longer term. Looking at the key support and resistance levels, we've got resistance at that 20 of the 4-hour, 63.08 spot 4. Then the high of 8th of November, 63.46.3. With support coming in 50 of the 4-hour, 62.86.28. Then the 20-day at 62.04.66. So that's been TA for Traders looking at the Nasdaq. The conclusions from the video, the weekly and the daily are all okay. The 4-hour chart is becoming interesting. On that chart, we're losing upside short-term momentum, and we're getting a pincer between the 20 and the 54 hours. In the medium long term, TIYF, the trend is your friend. Thanks for watching this video. If you don't subscribe, please hit the subscribe button. I don't just cover equity indices, I also do videos on the FX markets, commodity markets and single stocks in the UK and the US. These videos are for information only and are my opinions, and they're not an investment recommendation.